We have the one, the only Shelley Luther, who is making national news now. She's the owner of the Dallas Salon, Salon a la mode. Welcome, Shelley. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Please tell me you serve ice cream with a haircut.
That probably wouldn't be sanitary, but a la mode actually means trendy or fashionable.
Does it really? I always thought it meant with ice cream on top. Anyway.
It does too. That too.
Yeah. Okay, so you have 19 stylists that are working at your one location, and you do nails and hair and eyebrows and all of that stuff. And
we do all that.
Friday, you were issued a citation from the police because you decided to open your salon. And then you tore the citation up and said, "I'm not anyone special. I just know that I have rights." Tell me about that.
Sort of. Yeah, that's close to the story. The police were sent here by TDLR, which is Texas Department of Licensing and Regulations. And honestly, the Dallas Police Department was very cordial and gracious. And it looked like they were almost embarrassed to be there because they were on my side. They even said, "We're on your side." But they always send the police officers to come out, and they all they were doing was confirming that I was open. They said they had to write me a citation and gave me a case number, and that went back to TDLR. So that happened. And then later on in the day, the city of Dallas, the DFC, like the ordinance violation people, came out and said, "You need to shut down." I'm like, "I'm not shutting down." And so they left for about an hour and came back with a letter from our county judge, Judge Clay Jenkins, in Dallas, that said, "You must cease and desist business at 1 p.m. Or you could be charged with a misdemeanor or, have a civil issue on your hands," basically threatening to sue me. And the cease and desist letter is what I actually tore up at the Open Texas rally.
And what did he say? Because I hear he said, "I'm guided by science. I don't know what you're guided by."
I have no idea what he said. He hasn't reached out to me directly, which I kind of have a problem with, because I feel like if he either came to the salon or we could discuss all of the sanitation training that my stylists have to get their license. It's quite ridiculous that we are the ones shut down when next door there's a dog grooming business that is essential and they're open.
Unbelievable. So what was it that made you say, enough is enough, I'm opening?
Well, when they kept pushing back all of the dates, they would set a date, push it back, set a date, push it back. And when I called the Texas Unemployment Agency, not joking, 573 times in one day, and I still didn't get an answer, I said, "This is enough. I'm just going to open," because I've not received any money from the government.
Where's this going to go from here, do you think?
Well, Governor Greg Abbott, as we know, is supposed to speak today at 2:30. He better open Texas completely, or he's going to have a lot of people that are going to be upset with him. So I'm just waiting to see what he says. And he actually.
What if he says, "I'm going to leave it up to the cities to decide"?
Well, right now, Dallas County is until May 15th. That's not going to make me close down. I'm hoping a lot of people are calling to say, "How do we help you?" I say, "Open your business," because they can't put us all in jail. So we all have to stand up. Now's the time for us to stand up, because if we don't take back our civil liberties right now, I don't know when we ever can.
What about the people that would say that you're being irresponsible, because we're in the middle of a pandemic?
Well, I would say if they have seen the real science and not, the fake news, they would understand that we're going above and beyond any guidelines that the CDC is giving as far as sanitation, because hairstylists already have that knowledge. No one has to come into the salon. I'm not making the stylists, clients, nobody. They don't have to come in here. So it is your right if you want to stay home. But if people need to get back to work to feed their families, let them do it.
All right, so let me ask you this, Shelley, and this is a personal thing for me. My producer on my TV show, her name is Ricky. Her roots are atrocious right now. I mean, it's bad. It's
I
really
can't talk.
bad. I mean,
Glenn, I cannot talk right now.
well, I'm just wondering if you can get her in right away. If I gave her the address, if you could get her in, because we're just doing Zoom calls every day, and it's like I'm talking to a reverse skunk.
That's not fair. But we're taking walk-ins. So we actually had a gentleman fly in from Colorado just to get his haircut to support us. And then I just had a gentleman call me from Pennsylvania that he says the airfare is so cheap. I'm coming to get a haircut and get in a picture with you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm getting messages from South Africa of people supporting me, the United Kingdom, and the amount of support compared to the people that are not happy with me. I mean, I would say 98% of the people are backing me and behind me. And so that's been really exciting, and it helps keep the motivation moving forward.
And Shelley, do you think it's because, I mean, everybody wants to stay safe, but you're behind in your mortgage, I'm guessing. Your stylists are behind in their mortgage. And
yes,
and it's like enough is enough.
Enough is enough. And besides these ordinances, and that's what they are, they're not laws. These ordinances, these people think that they can put on us, especially without a vote. And a lot of them are done by a single person saying, well, I'm getting information from these people. No, you do not have the right to do that. You do not. And enough is enough. And so we're working, and we haven't shut down since Friday. And we have plenty of business, and I'm thanking everybody for the free marketing.
Well, you're welcome. If Ricky comes in, take care of her, because it's but take care of her, and also consider my ice cream with every haircut. I think it might work.
We might serve some outside just for sanitation reasons. Okay. I would definitely consider that just for you.
All right. Shelley, thank you so much. That's Shelley Luther. She is the salon owner here in Dallas that has reopened her business despite the stay-at-home orders and even the orders from a judge saying you're violating, I don't know, some sort of ban that, we could send you to the pound. People jail won't take you, but we'll send you to the pound. I'll tell you that right now.